Salutations, everyone. This is the butterfly. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Oh my gosh, to be honest, I mean, ever since I scheduled this particular live, I have been in a almost, I wouldn't say foul mood because like that's pretty hard for the butterfly to do. You know what I'm saying? Like she was when I started finding out for the about the stuff with the kids and everything, I was like in a foul mood all the time. I was drowning, drowning in it. So I guess my throat chakra acting up or something. I did not. I kind of was in my feelings like, why did you even schedule this show? Because let me tell you, when I was looking for a an image to put up here, because I was gonna put the list, because I have it somewhere. I have like 10,000 screenshots. Okay, yeah, I said it, 10,000 screenshots. So I had to like go through a lot to look for the list. So like by the time I got to a certain point, I was gonna put this other picture up, and I was like, "Oh, this shit will get my channel shut the fuck down." And it's supposed to be art. I'm just like, oh my god, I don't think I could go back into these rabbit holes. I was like, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it. It just took so much for me to come out of it. To come out of it, to try to look at the world as a different place. My husband even had to convince me that everyone is not evil. Because I was really spiraling, what I'm saying. So um some of that stuff was coming up, like looking at all the pictures and stuff that I have, the screenshots of the info, the intel. I just was like, oh my goodness, I don't know if I want to go through this again. Like trying to wake people up, because really one of the things that I found out that really, really uh depressed me even worse than all the information was the fact that most people at large really don't fucking care about this shit. They don't care about it. I mean, I guess I know I understand trying to work hard to, keep the lights on in your own life, but like this shit is so fucking bad. It's like, how can you? You know what I'm saying? It's even hard for me. Like, okay, it's like, okay, just the fact knowing that the alliance, the white hats, Trump and the white hats is really out here bringing the pain to these motherfuckers, and really saving whatever children that can be saved. Because the reality of the thing is that some of these children have been murdered, sacrificed for like, their blood, and like in the most horrible ways. Like, just like, I don't even know if I want to go through this again, with people just not caring, not giving a shit. You know what I'm saying? And laughing when you're telling them about the fucking diabolical shit, or being in disbelief when you try to tell them about the things that, is really the fuck out there. Like Bigfoot, for Christ's sake. Bigfoot is real. Like, it's real monsters out there. It's vampires, it's real. All of that shit is real. And I just like, when people be laughing and stuff like that, and like alien abduction and all of that shit is real, and it's causing a real problem in our world. And like the fact that people don't care about it, and they don't care that the people that they idolize is the ones fucking participating in this shit, because they need people to participate in it, or else it wouldn't go anywhere. Just like they need people to participate in the society, or else, it wouldn't go anywhere. A rich person, they could have all the money and shit, but they couldn't, some things they need help with. So if they could pay someone, to do it for them, then that's resources that they use. And the sad, sick shit is that some people will do anything for money. Anything. You know what I'm saying? Even like kidnap babies, children, knowing that they gonna be doing weird shit to these kids. Like when they talk about child trafficking, they just be talking about like 12 and 14. When they not really talk, they not talk about babies. These fucking sickos is they harming babies. They're having, oh my God. And it's the celebrities, fucking celebrities. Like, believe me, when I found out certain celebrities that I really fucking like, and when I say I like them, I like their movies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know them personally to fucking like them. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's another thing. People don't separate uh the craft from the person. Like they don't separate the doctor from the person. You don't fucking know what kind of person a doctor is. You don't know. They could be an evil person, doing wicked things. Like there was a nurse that was found, she was purposely breaking the legs of black babies. Cause she was her intention was racist. So she used her position in life to harm black babies, the source of her hate, you know. And that's how like these people operate. They get into positions to bring them closer to the thing that they want to harm. You know what I'm saying? In this case, it's children. And, humanity, society, it's just like when I thought about it, that's why like I don't gotta hurry up and do this show. I didn't do it on the day because I was swimming and shit like that or whatever. But I'm like, do I really want to dedicate any more to this? Like just knowing that these fucking monsters is being dealt with. I feel like that's probably enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't care about y'all feelings, y'all depression when y'all find out that y'all been wrong. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been wrong. And a lot of the reason why this shit has gone so far is because a lot of you guys has been cowards or complicit. You know what I'm saying? The turning the blind eye shit because you got yours. So you don't give a damn what's happening to nobody else. The selfishness is come to an all-time high. And I'm like, I'm not your Jesus. You know, people come up, oh, he died for your sins and this, that, and the other, but you still sinning in the very place that you stay calling his name. You know what I'm saying? Preachers harming, like touching on kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just fucking too much. It's too much. And yet you will still go to the fucking same preacher that be touching on kids. Like it's been jokes for years that the Cardinals that they be touching on the altar boys. It's just jokes. Like, but it's true. It's true. Everybody knows. But they ain't done shit to stop it. They ain't done nothing. They ain't done nothing. It's like I'm just so like just all of this information, it put me in a bad space. And then lately, I've been like this last couple of days, I've been watching The Walking Dead. You know what I'm saying? And as I said, being a former psychology student, just like it's such a huge case study, like of human nature. Like even when it is like the fucking end of the world, and it's like, Spirit, help me! I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. But it's hard not to hate a lot of motherfuckers at large. You know what I'm saying? And just wish you just fucking like the people. It's like I gotta be careful. Help me, Spirit. I gotta be careful and manage my feelings. Let me try to alchemize it because I feel like I feel like people not only don't understand the gravity of what the fuck's been going on here, but that they've even been desensitized or to a point where they just don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? And that really, really troubles me. It troubles me to no end. You know what I'm saying? And like when I was younger, because these things have always troubled me. The worst has the as I grow and I see it getting worse and worse in certain areas, it just like it feels like holding a dozen of eggs in your fucking bare hands and trying not to drop any. You know what I'm saying? This shit is out of control. It is out of control. It is like people are choosing, I'm not going to say everybody. I'm not going to say like the whole entire race, but too many are not. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like, too many are not standing up for the right thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I know they like maybe scared for their life or whatsoever, you know. But what is life when it's like this? When they are harmed, they are freaking they kidnapping children, they having sex with children. Like when I say children, I'm talking about babies and pampers. Like they having snuff films. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Like they haven't even gotten to the adrenochrome yet. Like to all those people that you see on the picture, okay, they are addicted to adrenochrome. And if you understand where adrenochrome comes from, you would be already upset. Like in one of my videos, I talked about how I saw an evergreen truck on the road and I had to fight everything in me not to fucking crash into it. Because I mean, I had to reason with myself. Like it wasn't gonna save nobody. Like I don't even know if somebody's in there. Like what is it really gonna like? But I just was so angry that it's all happening. And it don't seem like that is front page news every day. Like every time I hear somebody talk about George Floyd, I get so fucking angry because y'all are so stupid. He was right there. George Floyd, the same person that y'all was fighting and burning shit down for a freaking drug addict. Okay. He was right at his own press conference pretending to be his twin brother. And y'all didn't even know. Like I was just like, wow, people can't be this fucking dumb. They can't be. And at the same time, a little 5-year old got shot in the face because he went in his neighbor yard and nobody fucking cared. But y'all ready to burn down this shit for some dude, some drug addict who never improved nobody' life as far as I know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people just caring about the wrong shit. And it take a lot of energy, a lot of emotional intelligence and strength to be able to bring this type of information to you guys. You know what I'm saying? For y'all to really understand that, what Trump and these people are doing is like, you guys love the Bible. The shit is biblical. We in Revelation. Okay, because y'all about to find out there's some shit that walks among us that you thought that was only on motherfucking TV. Okay? You thought it was only writing stories. I don't know where you thought they were getting that information from. That's a whole nother thing. Trying to get you guys to understand that what they're showing you is what the fuck they actually are doing. What's really going on. You know? Like, I don't see how you don't get that. You know, If it's hard for you to believe, that these celebrities, people that be in front of your face, smiling in front of your face, like, okay, just Ellen, like, man, when I think of the times that cause my cousin used to love watching her show, and then sometimes she wrote me into the shit. And I remember this one show where there was this black lady and she had two sons. And Ellen, had got them a apartment and got them some other shit, right? And the little boy, he like hugged Ellen and he was telling her how grateful he was to her whatsoever. And he told her he loved her, he hugged her, that, she his hero, some shit like that. Basically, it was real emotional. Like, Ellen really, the way how she helped one person at a time, it made me feel like, I could help people one person at a time and change the world like that. Because I used to be like, when I was little, like, shit, the problems of the world are so big, like, I don't want to cry. It's so big. How am I going to change it? Because this is not nice. As a little kid, that's the only shit you come up with. This is not nice. Why they doing this? I remember I watched Mississippi Burning when I was little. That shit, I walked through the streets crying. Like, what? I didn't even know that exists. That people were killing people just because they were black. I didn't even know. That was terrible. That was terrible. And then, like, to find out what they were doing to the kids and like people that you look up to in front of your fucking face, lying to you about really who they are. That's why I was like, but then you can't really get mad because like their profession is fucking liars. They're paid to pretend. They're paid to lie. So of course they could come across like they're good people. You know what I'm saying? And all the while, Ellen is like one of the worst. One of the fucking worst. You know what I'm saying? The shit that I learned about some of them, it broke my fucking heart. It really did. Like, but I guess it was necessary because you gotta separate people from their profession. You don't know people. You don't know people. You know what I'm saying? And like human nature is like, how the fuck can you get together when it's like it's hard to trust everybody. You don't know, you can't see inside of them, and be like, okay, they telling the truth, unless you gotta hook them up every fucking day to a polygraph because emotions is water. They change, they shift, you know. So when I hear like things about like these 70,000 men in a fucking chat, they conspire and how to hurt their wives, their own children, other people, children, they family members, like what the fuck? Like that's crazy. It'd be like I fucking hate it here. Like these, yo. Listen, I'm like, I don't know if I want to go back into this because then I can't look at humankind. I can't want to help them. I cannot want to help humankind doing shit like that, or even turning a blind eye to shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I can't. It's too much. So it's like I'm starting to feel like knowing that these motherfuckers has been dealt with is probably good enough. you know, because when y'all find out, and y'all gonna find out, because we don't want it no other way. We're not going to accept it no other way. Yes, we want the transfer of wealth and all of that and stuff like that. But I want every fucking dirty shit. It's got to come out. It has got to come out. We ain't accepting it no other way. But I feel like until then, I feel like I just want to do. I want to like focus on the material because this shit is so fucking awful. This is why I pulled away from like being in groups and shit like that because it's like it start getting me angry because it's like, okay, we could be in a group, but we need to think critically individually. You know what I'm saying? If shit don't look right, don't sound right, we gotta look into that. You know what I'm saying? Not just be like, oh, they on our side, so yeah, we go with every fucking thing they say. No, or have somebody pretend like they in the group only to fucking betray the shit or just to be getting close to kids so that they could do shit. Like, I'm just like, that's why I'm like watching from the sidelines. Cause my intention is that I gotta see these motherfuckers suffer. I gotta see these people suffer. And in my opinion, thank you, babe. You know, y'all don't deserve no money until y'all pay attention to this. Real talk. But alliance, people like me, and the people who've been on the front lines or whatever, like we need something to munch on financially and in the justice realm. We want to see somebody big go down for what they really did. We don't want them to die of cancer or like we don't want none of that. We want them to go down, okay, and we want to see their footage of their tribunal with them begging and crying, okay, and to go a step further. And I've said this before, I will fucking pay for it. It will help the deficit a lot. This money could go right to the deficit. Okay, I would pay per view of every one of these monsters' execution. You understand what I'm saying? Because like that's what I'm so here for that. You know, I'm so here for that. I'm sorry, I'm freaking crying and sliding and shit, like, cause this shit really hurts me. This shit hurts me. Like, I could never be on a team of retrieval because like these people ain't going nowhere but to the motherfucking dead zone. All right. After I raked them over the coals a bit and shit in public, like, because they screaming and shit going on wax, like on a playlist. I'm for real, like diabolical with it, with these motherfuckers, what they done to these kids. Because some babies can't get saved. Some babies cannot be saved because it's too late. It's too late. It's too much not caring. And then like these it's too much. So I don't know if I'm gonna be talking about this after today. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be sitting back, kicking it, waiting for like Forchi to be hung, the CDC to be put to death. I'm ready. Like I'm ready. In front of the firing squad. I want to see it. Like and honestly, I don't feel like y'all deserve no money until y'all start caring about these fucking kids and the America that we live in, the place that we live in. I don't think y'all deserve nothing, you know, because I fucking had enough. Just like, it's just, I've had enough. Just the not caring, and I get it, like poverty, like, but still, there ain't no fucking excuse. Cause I don't got everything I want, but I be damn if I'm gonna sit still and allow some shit like that to happen on my motherfucking watch. Okay, no, no, no. I'm ready to fight for somebody else, kid. Like I don't care. But people don't care about their own kids. There's stories out here, parents leaving their kids to go on vacation and they come back, the kids is dead. It's like, I'm just fucking like, what is going on? What the fuck? What's going on? Like, so this right here with these celebrities and all of this shit, y'all don't want to believe that they're doing this shit, that they're working magic, they're doing rituals. You know what I'm saying? That the fuck, there's reptilians, there are shapeshifters, there are vampires, there are archons that don't have a body, but they are energy beings. There are elementals. There's shit you don't even fucking know, but y'all want to be playing dumb games. You know what I'm saying? And we need to be vigilant, each one of us. It can't be one of us over here, one of us over there, this, that, and the other. Like, we can't be like a fucking one body, you know what I'm saying, and they just cut off the head and we just done. No, we have to individually be fucking fists to be able to strike and stand and protect what is ours, our kids, our future. Like, what the fuck? Like, man, listen, this shit getting crazy. And it's about to get crazier. You know what I'm saying? And this right here is my sore spot. What they doing with these kids and this fucking adrenochrome, okay, and the vril, okay, the people, like, it just astounds me. You claim you're a fan of these people and you don't even fucking realize that that's not them. Like, I was, and another thing, like, I understand not wanting to look at the truth. I understand that. But that's the only way you're gonna see it. You're not gonna fucking tell me that you know somebody, so you're not even gonna bother to look at the truth. That's what some of these tarot chicks is doing. Like, you fucking elementary then. You elementary. Cause you not willing to fucking look at something because you like it. You're afraid to get your motherfucking feelings hurt about these people. Like Adam Sandler. They claim he was at some fucking gala dressed in a orange hoodie and some shit looking like some hood in some hood wear. First of all, Adam Sandler been executed because he's a pedophile too. Okay? So you ain't looking at no goddamn Adam Sandler. Okay? But you don't want to look at that. So it's hard to break it to you, but that's not him, and he's a major dark player. I ain't want to just go ahead and say pedo. You understand what I'm saying? Because y'all, y'all juvenile, like what you feel. You want to be with this unaliving and all of this nonsense. Oh, no, they killed them. They murdered them. Or they committed suicide. Like, these words is there because they have a vibration. Because you need to take shit seriously. They don't unalive. They was killed. That means somebody needs to pay for that. Somebody needs to be brought to task for that. You understand? And it's not a game. Like, this tarot reader, it came out that, Diddy was sacrificing children and they eat children. You know, they eat the children because they in the ritual they feel as if they consuming the chi of the children. Okay. You all right? So she laughing about it. She laughing about it and calling Q a cult. Q is not a motherfucking cult. Okay? It's not a cult. It's information drops. And you do with the shit what you will. You dig and you dig and you dig. It gives you crumbs and you fucking follow the shit. All right? It gives you timelines and you'll see what's going on. And the shit that them Q drops is happening in real motherfucking time. That's not no cult. All right? That's letting you know that you being fucking fooled. And they letting you know that there's a lot of shit that you guys are not aware of. All right? But they tell you. They tell you. I'm, just like the video I did with, it's not for everybody. When I spoke about the Star Trek episode where the Federation, some scientists or whatever had put like some weather stations to moderate the weather to stabilize the weather on the planet so that the human beings could live there. You know what I'm saying? But the shit started malfunctioning, but they didn't know it was there because it was there before they were even there. Right? You understand? Sort of like people don't understand that the moon has not always been there. But like if you're stuck in fairy tale stories and you won't even fucking think critically, like I don't know what to do with you. I don't know what to do with you. So I'm just uh I don't know, this material, you guys are gonna have to like I don't feel like being in this vibration. I feel like just I'm moving out of it. So I don't feel like I'm gonna be coming back to this, because just the fact that, when I was telling people, they just was not really acting like they give a damn, and that fucking bothers me a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Because that means children are not safe. Okay, and that's our real treasures and shit. Our children, our elderly people, you know what I'm saying, who really are our libraries, who hold the knowledge. Like I was talking to my father one time, and he was telling me how uh back in the day in New York that we used to have trolleys like in San Francisco, like on the rice Cerrone box, like the above ground, the trains that roll on the street, and our streets was cobblestone, and they used to ride a horse and buggy and shit. I ain't know that, but I do remember that sometimes uh some places you go in New York, they still have the cobblestone streets, and you could still see some remnants of the train tracks underneath the asphalt, you know. So, like, our elderly people are our true history. These people, they have the resources to manipulate anything as they have done. So we have to preserve what is truly valuable, and that is our children, our elderly, our communities, our families, like, cause when we got together with the family, we ain't had no idea nothing about no poor, nothing. We had a good time and we was rich. We had lots of food, everybody was dressed well, my grandma had a house, shit. My grandma had a baby grand and a piano in the den. So like the shit now is like it's terrible. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible. We don't care about family, and that's more important than having the nicest car or the biggest house or like the biggest bank account and shit. You know, at least that's most important to me. And making sure we got good people. Our kids are safe out here. You know, none of that's been happening. And then you try to tell people and they don't give a shit. Like there was this movie I watched named Soil It Green. Soil It Green. You wanna go watch that? And it's basically this movie about like this town. It comes to this town, they have this product where it's a food product that they eat, provided by the government, and everyone survives on this food substance, this soylent green food substance. I'm gonna give you the synopsis. Well, it turns out that an investigator finds out that this soylent green product is actually made out of people. Okay, and he goes to try to stop to expose the government for feeding these people, And the fucking people are upset about it. That he is taking away their fucking Soylent Green. Imagine that. They not upset that the government is fucking turning them into cannibals. They're upset because this guy is exposing it and trying to stop it. It's like, it just reminds me of when I was telling people about the fucking McDonald's that, a rabbi or whatever the fuck he was on a radio state. It's an old uh interview where he it talks about how they have meat packing plants that they own because they rich, you know what I'm saying? And when they do their little stuff, they dispose of the children in their meat packing plants. Okay. And the parents who looking for their children, they're eating them in the McDonald's. How fucking sick. How diabolical. How wicked. It's just like the wickedry don't stop. It's like you ain't, and I'm not. That is even just the tip of the iceberg. And it's like my shoulders is feeling tight. My shoulders feeling tight about this shit. you know. But that's the thing that struck me. That like, nah, and people didn't give a fuck. It didn't galvanize people to say, what? How dare you? This, that, blah. And shit, at least back in the old days, the fucking villagers and shit, they would get together with their little pitchforks and shit and run your ass out of town if you was with some bullshit up in their place. Like nowadays, it's like they don't even give a fuck. Like, are they eating kids? What? Oh, they ain't eating kids. They ain't eating no kids. They had a whole cannibal restaurant in fucking Beverly Hills. Okay. I got screenshots of that too. Like screenshots of Lady Gaga, Beyonce, all of them in a fucking restaurant where they have, they claim it's just cake or something made like a human, but it looked real to me. It looked real to me, like big bloated dead people, and it looked like they eat it. It's bad. It's bad. It's just like I can't. I don't. And people. And when I hear people just talk about how they love them and this chick talk, but she's supposed to be a tarot reader, but she loved Adam Sandler. She loved Adam Sandler. He's a fucking pedophile. He's a pedophile. You know what I'm saying? It's like I got a whole picture. I was gonna put the picture of LeBron James, and he got a little girl standing next to him with her hands on his private part. Okay, LeBron James. I was like, shit. Most of this shit I can't even put on this shit. It will. They'll shut the channel down because it will be considered child pornography. This that it is bad. It's very very bad. Like the videos, I could have screenshot the videos. That there's a videos like they speak in it. They dressed in Arab clothes. They have on the like the whole Arab stuff is black. Is black. It's all black. Okay, the men was dressed in pants and everything, but like there's this one video where they're dragging this little girl into a cave. It's a cave made in the side of a mountain. Okay. And inside of the cave, you go in there further, it's a fully decked out operation room. Okay. On one table, it appears to be a grown woman laying down with her back turned, but she's not moving. Okay. And then there's a little girl that all of these men is around her, holding her. Trying to lay her down on the operating table while she's crying and screaming for her mother, who appears to be in the corner but is not moving, not responsive, nothing. And they pushing her down on the what you call it, the fucking operating table. Okay, and she's crying and stuff like that, and they fucking inject her with something. I just was like, I couldn't believe it. And then the other ones where they have like those weird babies, it was like this because they're doing experiments on pregnant women where they splicing their genes with animal genes. It's like this what it really got me. It really got me to my heart. Like it's a baby that was just born. You could tell the baby was just born. But they fucking cut the top of the baby's skull off to expose the baby brain. And they just fucking they got the clamps. If you was ever in surgery or whatever, you see like in surgery, they have clamps to keep the incision open. Is we call them the clamps. I can't remember the name of it right now, but I have one over there. And they fucking squeezing the baby. It's like the baby is crying because of the trauma of cutting the fucking skull off and exposing the brain. The eyes have blacked out. The eyes are real black and bulged, right? And they fucking squeeze the doctor is just keep squeezing the baby arm and chest, you know, squeezing it. And every time he does it, the baby makes this sound. I was just like, after that, I had to stop watching it. I was like, these people are fucking evil. That's why I do not trust no doctors. I don't trust them. I don't trust. They are diabolical. Y'all don't understand that a lot of these doctors that we even have in the U.S. is from Hitler people. You know what I'm saying? With the Nazi camps and shit. All right, but a lot of people they too young to remember, or they was not born because it was before them. You know what I'm saying? Because they came with a show of force. They came in uh they came in a craft. Okay, it was an unidentified craft. It was a circular craft. They came in that, and the U.S. made deals with them. So some of them went into Nassau as the engineers and shit, and some of them went into the hospital field. Okay, some of those people that was those Nazi scientists that was doing the experiments in the fucking concentration camps or whatever. Y'all know it because is that part of it is they document that part of it. They document that part of it. Okay, it's not Project Mockingbird. Can't remember if it's Project Paperclip or it's one of them. Okay, but you start looking into that research, because I had to do some research when I was doing a paper on 9/11. Okay, and it found out that Osama bin Laden, he used to work for the CIA. You know what I'm saying? And they made him dress up and shit like that, like he was a bin Laden or whatever, and they set the motherfucker up. But that's a whole nother thing. Like, you guys just need to do your own research and know that shit is worse than you think. It's worse than you think. And just like watching The Walking Dead and shit like that, I'm just like, do I want to even? I want to save the world, but the world need to be able to want to save itself. Like, fuck this. Like, 'cause I feel like I feel like this is my last time coming back here, and I feel like I'm gonna just enjoy it like with my husband and have a good life like I deserve at this point, you know. But I just gotta know that these monsters is getting fucking dealt with because I don't want them out there. I don't want them the fuck out there. I want them dealt with and off this motherfucking planet. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Space Force or SpaceX, whatever the fuck it is, the one that Trump is behind. Shout out to that. Okay, because in the Galactic Federation, shout out to y'all too, because like without y'all, I don't know, because like people they don't even believe that you motherfuckers got direct energy weapons. They don't even believe that. You know what I'm saying? They don't believe that. So like shit, they're not even trying to prepare for it. You know what I'm saying? So like thank goodness for that. Cause I don't know how we would have been able to stop these people. I really just don't know. I really don't know how we would have been able to stop these people. These ain't even people, they fucking things. You know what I'm saying? So like you guys really need to wise up. Like, wise up. You know, that's not even Dave Chappelle. That's not Dave Chappelle. Okay. I put money on that. That is not Dave Chappelle, baby. Never Tara Reader talk about she don't have to look into Angelina Jolie because she know her. Really? You really? You know Angelina Jolie. So please explain to me why I got pictures of her. You understand what I'm saying? With some child with their with their fucking ankle chained to the floor. Like, make it make sense. You don't fucking know nothing. And you know, if you're gonna be a tarot reader, you need to really look into some shit. You know, you gotta look into some shit that is your interest, you know, because you gotta be careful where you put your energy at. You understand what I'm saying? That's where your attention goes, energy flows. You know, you fucking love Adam Sandler. Like, do you know him like that? You know, so we gotta be careful with throwing this shit around loosely. You know, we gotta be careful and not wanting to fucking look at what is in front of us. Just refusing. Okay, but you a tarot reader. And you don't want to look. If somebody come to my channel, I'm saying some shit about something, and they fucking make a comment to me like, I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna pull my cards out, just like I did with Allie. At first, I didn't because you know I'm emotional about what they're doing to these kids. So you say like, "Oh, I'm a victim of that." You know, of course, I'm gonna be on your side. Not you know what I'm saying? And again, spirit had to show me, look, there's people out there that are fucking mentally disturbed and they want attention. So they'll be out here fucking lying and saying that they are a fucking victim of this, even though they're not. And I'm like, what? Get the fuck out of here, spirit. Are you kidding me? They was like, no, I am not fucking shitting you. And that really made me angry. It made me want to put hands on this girl. You know what I'm saying? This Allie Carter girl wanted me to put hands on her. But that's my fault. Cause you know what I'm saying? Before I'm going gung ho and you know what I'm saying, putting protection all over her, yada yada, I need to be checking the cards to see if she telling the fucking truth. And you know what I did when I you know what I got when I checked the cards? That she's in a fucking cult. Okay? And she is in a fucking cult. And she looking everywhere but at the motherfucking kids. Cause the kids is behind her. Okay. So like that's another lesson I guess that I learned and that I see that a lot of my tarot reader community they need to fucking learn too. You know, you need to tap into what's important. This is at the heart of the fucking matter. Our kids and our legacy. All right. We need to be on top of this. You know. But I guess that might not be y'all ministry, you know what I'm saying? But that is definitely something that I saw that is like I'm upset about it. Like, you know, I'm just not finna waste my time no more with this, you know. And but I'm gonna keep my ear to the streets because when these motherfuckers pay for what they've done, I want to be right there front and center smiling because I got the stomach for it. You know what I'm saying? I got the stomach for it, and I'm gonna stand on what I said. I don't think y'all deserve a goddamn dime until y'all start caring about these kids. Man, you could have walked this way. Yeah, I wouldn't give a damn. You know, and I honestly feel that way. You know what I'm saying? And after, you know, watching Walking Dead for so freaking many days, like, because I used to watch that show a lot, and then I just had to stop because I'm like, shit. I just got busy or whatever, but just like binge watching it again or whatever, you know, I was like, yeah, yo, humankind be fucked up. And it's if they ain't fucked up, they a coward. You know what I'm saying? They a coward, and that's why shit get to flourish. You know what I'm saying? Because imagine one motherfucker with a bat is telling all these people what to do, and they're fucking doing it. They're doing his bidding. They got guns and shit like that. He got a bat, and I got some big balls, because he was surrounded by fucking cowards. You know what I'm saying? Like, what life? What kind of life is that? It's no fucking life at all. I often wonder, how do kings, get all of these people to follow them? You know what I'm saying? And bow down to them and shit like that. When even like kingpin gangsters that be having like all of these guys around them, armed guys and shit. And then at any moment that he have a bad day, he fuck around and like he punch one of them, or do some fly shit to them or whatever, and he don't have no fear about them just saying, you know what, fuck this, and just putting the bullet in them. And I say, well, why don't they? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you fight? Like, you're the one that's doing this bidding. Like, you're essentially his weapon. You know what I'm saying? But like, you have free will. So that even makes you more dangerous, because like you could turn on him at any time, but because you're a fucking coward, you don't do the right thing. Do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? And just like, it's a lot of that. It's a lot of just like follow mentality. Not enough, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be able to guide myself. I'm gonna be able to use my moral compass to do what's right, and like, fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? If you a warrior, be a warrior and stand for what the fuck is right. Like, whatever you gonna do, stand on that shit. Like, but this turning a blind eye and shit, like, oh man. And this cowardry, it's just like, this is why this fucking evil has been flourishing. You know what I'm saying? So for people not, want to take responsibility for that, it's crazy. That's why it's gonna be a lot of suicides and shit, because people ain't gonna want to be able to face that. You know, they don't have enough emotional intelligence for that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gonna have to learn, because like, this world is on an upswing. You know what I'm saying? So all the dark, dirty, dingy fuckery is about to fall off. And I don't care if it's in my family or where it's at. If it's there, I don't fucking want it. I don't want it. I don't want nothing to do with it. You know. So I'm just like, I'm about to find out some information that's gonna break your heart. And I don't know if I want to hold your hand through it. Cause when I was trying to tell y'all really just didn't give a fuck. Y'all really didn't care. Y'all still give a fuck like about what Sierra is wearing and shit like this, dumb shit like this. Like, I'm fucking over it. Over it. Uh, yeah, I'm not going to be making no videos like this for a while. I was like, well, I guess I could go on Patreon, and then y'all have to go behind the paywall to show y'all some of this shit, cause it's like 10,000. I got shit on, a lot of shit that's going on right now. A lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Even 9/11. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I find out George Bush and his father and shit had a lot to do with that. You know what I'm saying? That's why the motherfuckers is executed. They ain't even living. They not even living. Y'all don't even know about skin masks. Like, these people are not alive. That was never Biden. Biden been executed for crimes against humanity. He wore so many different face masks, and y'all never called him out on that shit. I can't, you can't, like, No, it's just too hard to explain to you guys what's going on because it's like you don't even want to know. You don't want to know, and you don't refuse to see it when it's right in front of your goddamn face. That these are terrible fucking people, and they chose to be terrible. Like, so when people be like, "Oh, pray for Kanye." Fuck Kanye. He chose to sacrifice his mama for fame. You know what I'm saying? So I should be sorry for him. Okay. He chose to give himself to an entity that went in through his eye and now fucking controls him. Okay. Y'all don't have to believe me. I don't give a fuck. All right. But I'm not food. I'm not food. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not going to be praying for no damn demons. Okay. So, fuck Kanye, Jennifer Hudson, who killed her damn family. Like, y'all just like, nah, just like, fuck them all. You know what I'm saying? And fuck Diddy and Jay Z, who be spirit cooking with that fucking witch, uh, Abramovich, Marina Abramovich. Like, they're doing fucking magic in public with the kids that they be fucking doing shit to. MK Ultra, okay, with the panda eyes. And y'all motherfuckers would just be looking and it'd be like, but they fucking warlocks, so they glamour you. They glamour you, and it's working. It works. It works because you open to it. You don't have to fucking believe in magic. Once you vibrate low and your chakras is out of balance, because those are your energy centers, yeah, you're open. All kinds of archons could use your energy because they need your energy to fucking feed them. That's why they're higher than you at the concert, so that when your all your energy is focused on them, they're feeding on that. Okay, which lets them give a pop and show for you guys once they steal a little bit of your essence, and all of your little bit of essence gathered up together. Man, it be epic for them. And the demon that be riding with them, you know. But when I use words like warlock and demon, you know what I'm saying, and reptile and shapeshifter, you motherfuckers think I'm playing. That I done watched a little bit too much motherfucking TV. That I done smoked a little bit too much herb. That's what y'all be thinking. There is shit out there that you guys would not fucking believe, and they are using it to terrify these children to the point of damn near scared to death so that they could adrenalize their blood and then fucking consume it to steal their chi, their life force. They're always looking for the goddamn fountain of youth. They even extract this shit from exotic animals. They take this from the pineal gland of exotic fucking animals. Okay? And torture them. They have to torture them. So it's like you guys really need to do your own research. And I guess I could point you in a few directions. You could research Pizzagate. I don't know where you're gonna find that information right now because Google is compromised and so is DuckDuckGo. So I don't know what new thing they got now, but right now it's hard to find a lot of information. But if you want to pay that government website pacer.gov, you could go on there and you could it's public information, all the indictments that are some of them are sealed, some of them are unsealed. Now, usually the U.S. they indict 1,000 people per year. There is over 100,000 motherfucking indictments in U.S. Okay, and you could go and look up the indictments. You can go and look up the case and all of that shit. Their names will be in there. Their actual names, not their stage names. Okay, because even the I believe the Wayans have a lawsuit against them. Some other people have a lawsuit. Some music group have a lawsuit against them and shit. Yeah, you'll see, you will fucking see, it is public record. The indictments, some governors, some heads of state, all of that shit is right in the, even the CIA director, FBI director, and all that shit. You will see indictments. All right. That's why a lot of them is stepping the fuck down because they are going down. They're caught for child pornography and trafficking and all of that shit. That's why they stepping down. Okay. So yeah, you can look up Pizzagate, you can look up the fall of the cabal. Last time I saw that it was on Big Shoot, the fall of the cabal. It was from 1 to 10 parts, but I think she added some more parts. That will catch you up to speed a lot about the vaccines, not just the COVID vaccine, but all the other vaccines that they have correlated that has been causing autism and all kinds of fucking diseases and disorders in our children. Okay, it has been fucking documented and proven. You can find it right there at the CDC website, and they will tell you. Can even look up the ingredients of that fucking vaccination that they was giving out to people. It not only had monkey brains in it, it had rat guts in it, it had fucking AIDS in it. You can look it up. I don't have to fucking lie, and they have to put it out there, but they know people don't look. They know people don't look. So guess what? It's gonna be a lot of that going on. It's gonna be a lot of people uh injured because of their choices, because they did not want to listen. All right. They did not want to listen. Some people shit, they lost people because of their 2 and 3 boosters and shit. Because like, they all couldn't be overturned. They all couldn't be destroyed. The poison in it. Some of it was like the fucking it was on the swab, you know. So like, gonna find out a lot, but they slow walking it because people refuse to look, and they just gonna go crazy and wanna just tear up the neighborhood and shit like that. But no, no, no. Sit with yourself and yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to show compassion to yourself because yeah, some of it is your fault. You let it happen. You let it happen. And you didn't care about it when people was trying to fucking tell you, making fun of the shit. Oh, Q is a cult. Like, you a tarot reader. Q is not no fucking cults. Okay? There is no meetings, no fucking leader, no, everybody look at what information that they could dig into because it's a lot of information. One person can't possibly dig into all of that shit. Aliens, secret projects, black sites, motherfucking espionage, terrorism, fucking alien abductions, alien motherfucking deals, contracts, going to Mars, being on the moon. Like, fuck you, nobody could be all in that. It has to take a whole network, and that's the Anons. That's us. That's the Anons. Q drop that shit, and the Anons get at it. We start looking. We start looking for the signs. We start reading everything. All the comms. We read it. You know what I'm saying? We get what we can and we look and we watch and we wait. We see what the fuck is going on in real time. Like, see, we know about the Mockingbird media. Okay. We know that they straight lying to you. And that all of those companies, 800 media companies, is owned by 5 fucking companies. That's a lot of power to be able to have somebody send something out to the airways constantly. You hear something all the time, you're gonna eventually start believing this shit because it's just wearing you down, and that's the kind of fucking power that these people have. You know, well, they had. That it's going down because they've been ordered to set themselves on fire, and that is what that is what you're seeing. Like I'm seeing a lot of videos. Like I saw a video of with Birdman. He on stage, clearly on dope. Cause I've only seen a fiend nod like that when my mother first brought me to New York, and I was like, "Ma, what is happening here?" We were walking past people that was like linked over all the way down to the fucking sidewalk, but they were standing up. I thought they was going. They never fell. Cause I keep turning around and shit, holding my mother hand and fucking running my little feet, but looking back and shit, they never fell. This one dope fiend and shit, he was riding a fucking bike with his eyes closed. Yeah, Birdman was on stage, motherfucking with nodding out. I was like, wow. I said, this is what people pay for. You do realize that you make these motherfuckers right. If you didn't pay to see they shit, they would be no fucking body. My new saying is, we the real celebrities. We the real fucking stars. Fuck y'all. We don't care who you dating, who you fucking, what you're doing. You understand? Because there's somebody out here that could sing better than you, dance better than you, fucking act better than you, given the chance. You only got the greatest PR team. And because they keep putting you in our face every fucking minute, we can't ever say, oh, fuck it, just come in, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Just shut the fuck up. Just like they doing with this Clarissa Shields chick. Talk about she's the GOAT. Like, last time I checked, Layla Ali ain't never lost a fight either. And she way motherfucking prettier. You know what I'm saying? So when did she become the GOAT? The greatest woman of all times? Like, cut the shit. Y'all always trying to put fucking Shinola on shit and shove it down our fucking throat. We're not buying it. We're not buying this shit no more. So all this with these fucking monsters, like I'm just ready for them to tear down the facade, show you what they really are. Because I'm just tired of hearing people, especially people who claim that they're spiritual and tapped in. Okay, talk about they love these fucking monsters and pedos. It's weird to me. So yeah, I just don't like this vibration that I get in when I have to talk about this. Just it makes me, really just not like the world at large. You know, because I don't have time to test everyone. You know, and I don't want to energy scan everyone because some of that shit is residual. It gets on me. I don't want to. So it's like, you know, and this shit right here is some real nasty shit that do it linger on you. You know, so I really wish the white. I mean, I did tell the universe, you are your design is far more intelligent than I. So I defer to you on this subject, okay? Because I'm ready for them to tear the fucking curtain down on this bumper clot. I'm ready, okay? Because I'm sick and fucking tired of it. It's just like it's gone on far too long. It's gone on far too long, and it's just like got the human race looking far too fucking dumb and evil. And I don't want to believe it. It's not enough. I don't feel like it's not enough good rays shining. You know what I'm saying? Not enough people, you know, on this type of timeline. There's this young man online. His name is Big Homie CC. He is I guess he's in recovery. You know, that gives me hope. That really gives me hope that there's people like him out there, not only bringing children home, but actually bringing the pain to these perverts, bringing the pain to them and serious about it. Like, we'll turn on a dime. Don't give a fuck who you are. If you're doing it, you're getting done. Straight up like that. You know, and I'm just like, we need more stand up guys like that, willing to protect, you know what I'm saying? Just like morality, the children, the way of life, that like that is our jewels, our legacy. Like, I'm just happy to see him playing his position. Real talk. Real talk. Okay. And ready to give his life for that. Because like if you don't stand for something, you definitely fall for anything. And what fucking type of life is that? And what type of character are you? Not the kind I want around me or any kid. Mm, real talk. I was gonna pull a card, but I don't even want to. Like for real. I don't want to, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pull one card. You know what I'm saying? Pull one card because at the end of the day, it's all about healing. I mean, this stuff did happen, but it's trying to find a way forward. That's the issue, you know. Spirit, what message can we leave with the people? I don't wanna. No, that's one for me with the people. I'm not telling y'all to giggle. No, not. I'm not telling y'all to giggle. Cause yeah, life is serious right now because we need to get to this information and address it. What message should I leave the people with? What do they need to know regarding the information that's going to be coming out in the next couple of weeks? What do they need to know? That's too many. That's too many. All right, I'll take them. I don't want to take them all, but I'll take them. I'm not reading the what you call it in that order. I'll pick one that stands out to me. Okay, what do we have here? I'm feeling like they're going like this. So this is my first one. Partners. Okay. Partners. This card, the seahorses, this card basically talks about balance in relationship. Okay, check the energy in your relationship if there's an equal balance. You know what I'm saying? Seahorses have an unusual relationship, whereas the seahorse male carries the baby. Okay, so we have next, we have balance again. About balance, staying grounded, staying balanced. Okay, in speech and in deed. Staying balanced, grounded again. See that earth energy, balance, growth. What we got here? Slow down. You gotta take care of yourself. This is time for resting, rejuvenation, healing. Okay. Being gentle with one another, being gentle with yourself. Stretch your neck out. I'm gonna read the stretch your neck out one. The giraffe. Okay. Keep breathing. You were saying, I know things is gonna be looking crazy and you're gonna be like a fish out of water, you know what I'm saying? But just keep breathing and keep moving forward, you know what I'm saying? Making your way through it in love. Okay. Even though it's been difficult. All right. I'm going to read the oracle message for the giraffe. Stretch your neck out. What is spirit trying to say with that message? Because I'm like, who you want people to do favors for? Probably somebody that, you need to reach out to. Probably need checking on. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Who's that? I have to call you back. Call you back. All right, here we go. Stretch, strength. Uh-huh. Okay. Stretch, strength, intuition, mobility, yoga, clairvoyance. Blessed are the flexible, for they shall not be bent out of shape. Okay. Sometimes we expect more from others because we would be willing to do that much for them. Giraffe is reminding you to be careful of who you allow within your circle. Giraffe has a close knit group with family and friends. And when there is someone who disrupts the dynamics of the relationship, then Giraffe is quick to change it. Whether it is their long necks and legs or just simply their personalities, giraffes are known to have clairvoyant abilities, the ability to see clearly through people, problems, and sometimes even into the future. This uncanny intuitiveness is a message that you too have the ability of intuition. If you practice trusting the messages that you receive, quieting your mind to quieting your mind is the key to listening to your intuition, and yoga is found to be beneficial in the practice. Since giraffes only sleep 2 to 4 hours, they must have physical and emotional strength. Yoga can help you gain the strength needed to gift you spiritual and physical mobility. Okay, I hope that helps. Sorry about that. Giraffe, stretch your neck out. If you need to hear that message again, feel free to rewind. Please like, share, comments, hit the bell notification so you know when I finally jump on here. However, I doubt I'm going to be going through this dark territory because it just takes me too much emotionally, and what's it all for? Okay, I'm ready to see these monsters pay. And when that happens, I will be back in glee form because I will be very happy to talk about it because then I'll be talking about their punishment too. Okay, standing on business with that. All right, and to the alliance. Okay, the Galactic Federation, all who is on the side of humanity. Okay, Papa Trump, who I have adopted. All right, we need a little bit of financials to munch on. Okay, while we waiting for the big energy, the financial transfer, because the butterfly needs a vacation. Okay, that is luxurious and all expenses paid. Okay, boom, there I said it. All right. So with that being said, I want to thank you for being here. When you can be anywhere else, the butterfly loves you. Namaste. I don't know. I keep it in there.